going on, everybody? It's Underdog, and this is the Undercard, Season 7, Best in the World. A new season has begun, and a new adventure awaits. We have a few things that I need to go over before we actually get into the show. So if you're watching on YouTube, I highly suggest you check the description below for all the timestamps for the matches. And if you're watching live on Twitch, I suggest you sit back, relax, and await the greatness. Because this season is absolutely stacked, and it's going to be wild and crazy. And I can't wait. I really highly suggest, if you have not watched the Undercard Season 6 finale, you should go do so, because that show was probably one of the best in Undercard history. Can we follow up here in Season 7? That is the question. There's a few things we need to go over. First of all, what the hell is the Undercard? At the beginning of each season, I have to explain this. The Undercard is my wrestling e-fed. It is completely simulated. And that didn't work. Botch! First botch of the season. The command didn't work. But, yes. The Undercard is completely simulated. I am not in control of anything besides the commentary and the booking. The wrestling is up to the CPU. Secondly, there's 3 divisions: women's, tag, and the Undercard division. Each have a championship. Thirdly, rankings and wins matter. And this season I want to be more focused on the rankings. So I posted a section in the Discord that will cover the roster and the rankings. The whole roster has been revealed right there, but we will also go look at the roster right now. So the women's division starts with Alundra, Blayze, Beth Phoenix, Carmella, Chun-Li, Maki Ito, ODB, Piper Niven, and Starlight Kid. The tag division consists of Comedy Duo, which is Nacho Libre, Napoleon Dynamite, Green Team, Green Lantern, and Green Arrow. Hakusaw, which is the combination of Haku and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, a former feud, now working together as a tag here in Undercard Season 7. Then we've got Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Then we've got Saraya and Storm. That is Saraya and Tony Storm from AEW working together. This is only the second time in Undercard history where a women's tag team is in the tag team division. And of course, finally, the Steiner brothers, Scott and Rick Steiner, Hall of Fame quality team there. And the Undercard division consists of Beast from the X-Men, Bugs Bunny from the Looney Tunes, Bully Ray, CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Chucky from Child's Play, Jerry the King Lawler, Kurt Angle, Malachi Black, Mil Muertes from Lucha Underground, Neo from The Matrix, Rhino, Rikishi, Seth Rollins, Shaggy, and the Boogeyman, the winner of Season 6. The Boogeyman returns to defend his championship here in the main event. I think it's time to get to the show? Is my bot just not working? I feel like my Twitch bot is not working. It is not working. So we're just gonna have to roll without that. That's okay. We can't start off a new season of this without a few bumps, right? I knew something would go wrong. At least it's on that end. First up, we've got Kurt Angle versus Seth Rollins in a number 1 contendership match. Winner will face the winner of the main event, either CM Punk or the Boogeyman. That's already been announced, and we'll talk about that more later in the show. Then we've got women's Championship on the line. Two Hall of Famers going at it. Alundra Blayze versus Beth Phoenix. Then we've got Hakusaw versus Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Then we've got Neo versus Shaggy in a multiverse matchup. Then we've got Chris Jericho versus Muertes. Then, in more women's action, number one contender for the championship, winner will face either Alundra Blayze or Beth Phoenix next week. That's Carmella versus Starlight Kid from Stardom. And, of course, the tag team championship must be underway with Comedy Duo versus the Green Team. That's Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite versus Green Lantern and Green Arrow. Then we've got, of course, our main event today on the debut episode of Season 7. It's CM Punk versus the Season 6 winner, the Boogeyman. Let's start off with some hot action here in the undercard. Let's see what it's all about as Kurt Angle versus Seth Rollins starts off right now. This is, of course, for the number one contendership. The winner will face the champion next week. These two guys, interestingly enough, have competed in the undercard before. That was Season 1. We started off with these two performers in Season 1, and now they return in Season 7. It's much more structured now. A nice DDT by Kurt Angle, the Olympic hero, the gold medalist, chopping down Seth freaking Rollins, who is so full of himself but has to get to another level here when you're against the caliber of Kurt Angle, one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. There is no argument there. He won a gold medal with a broken frickin' neck, and everything is canon here in the undercard. Seth Rollins went for an elbow and missed. Belly to belly. There we go. That's Kurt Angle in perfect form. And now Seth Rollins with the snap there. DDT again by Kurt Angle. Just dropping him on the head and picking him up by the hair. Seth frickin' Rollins again! Another DDT by Kurt. It's DDT after DDT. Starting off small. Working his way up. Oh boy, here comes the endless German suplexes. Wait a minute. Seth Rollins with the counter there in the corner, but got knocked down by Kurt Angle. Both of these guys want to kick off this season with a victory, and the rankings do matter. The wins do matter. Off the ropes, low dropkick sidestep by Rollins. Rollins very fast, and I think his speed and agility is going to come into play here early in the season and help him out. Shooting star cover. Adam Anderson, the referee for Season 7, went for a cover, but only a one count there. Elbow to the head by Rollins. And a backslide by Kurt Angle. And a rope break by the referee. Rope breaks are the only rule in play here in the undercard. There's a lot of rules to talk about, but it's too complicated and we don't really care. All you need to know is everything is legal, everything is canon, and everything is simulated. And a DDT, both men slow to recover there. Kurt Angle picking him up again. Yeah! Snap suplex there by Rollins. Rollins, of course, a staple on Monday Night Raw. Going up against the great Olympic hero. Rock bottom by Kurt Angle. Uses a lot of other superstars' finishers. And only a 2 count off of that. Angle slam! There it is. Woo! Yeah! Where's Perk Angle when you need him? Jackknife in the center, 1, 2, and a Kalamazoo kick out at 2.9, the iconic Fire Pro 2.9, and another rock bottom big move there.
1,
2. No. I went for my 2.9 emote and couldn't find it. There somewhere, I promise. German suplex going for another, and here comes Kurt Angle. This is what made him famous. Oh, 4 in a row, and he's geared up for another move. Kurt Angle is all about intensity, intelligence, and integrity. Oh my god, the three eyes of wrestling, and again, multiple German suplexes by the gold medalist. Pittsburgh's own Kurt Angle, a huge name, finally competing here in a full-fledged season of the Undercard. Ankle lock! The ankle lock locked in, twisting the ankle of Seth Rollins. Could we see a submission victory to kick off Season 7, but Seth somehow slipped away. Backbreaker there by Angle, who's looking as great as we know he is. Rollins got up groggy! Oh, another German. And there's the taunting by Angle, and another rock bottom! It's all Angle on offense. It's nothing but Kurt Angle. He came here to win. He wants to be number one contender. Adam Anderson with a 1 and a 2 and a no, it's not over yet. This is only the first match. A schoolboy roll up, small package, 1, 2. And another one by Kurt Angle, just trying to put this one in the books. Trying to end this match. But Rollins still fighting through. Rock bottom again by Angle. And picks him back up. He's not done yet. Oh, Pele reversal by Seth friggin' Rollins, who is a serious competitor. High flying knee. This is the first time these two have faced each other since Season 1, and they're back here in Season 7 to hopefully put their name on the list of champions. Sleeper hold there, broken up by Rollins. Angle, of course, a master of suplexes, a master of submissions, a technical wrestling god, a genius in between these ropes, and a senton flip by Rollins. Number one contendership, German, but I might have broken that up a little bit. Didn't get all of it. Rollins, very fast, went for a high knee again, but ducked it. Rock bottom again by Angle, just hitting him over and over with that rock bottom. And a reversal by Rollins. Oh! What a knee. Good Lord. 12 minutes into the match, German suplex going for multiple. Reversal by Rollins. Roll up super kick right to the chin of Kurt Angle. One move might be all it takes, but no cover there by Rollins. 1, 2. It was a second away there for Angle. Small package again. Adam Anderson has to be on top of his game here. First time being a referee in the Undercard. And the first episode of Season 7 might be... No, it wasn't meant to be there for any of these competitors. And Angle rolls them into the ropes. Small package, unsuccessful. Face first, DDT by Rollins. Innovating offense. Seth Rollins all the way across the ring with a kick. Ankle lock! This one's over! He taps out! He had no choice! Kurt Angle is the number one contender! And that's serious. Things are about to reach a new level of intensity for whoever goes against Kurt Angle next week. So if you're watching live, we do a little thing here where we use the Twitch predictions for the title matches. And this is the first official title match here in Season 7. It's going to be Alundra Blayze versus Beth Phoenix, two Hall of Famers here in the Undercard for the first time competing and going against each other. This is like a main event level match. You have 1 minute to spend your Twitch points, and you can predict who you think is going to win, who you want to win. It doesn't matter. Your brother used to call Kurt Angle Baby Head. Is it because he has a bald head? I mean, he does get made fun of a lot, which is funny because I think he's probably one of the best wrestlers in the world. Women's Championship, Alundra Blayze versus Beth Phoenix. Here we go. This is a huge matchup to start Season 7 in the women's division. This is the caliber of women we have here in the undercard. I mean, you want to talk about legendary figures in the women's division. Look at these two. Look no further than Alundra Blayze, a trailblazer, pun intended, changed the game in WCW by burning that title, and then showed up in ECW to compete in extreme matches. And of course, Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, ran into a bear hug here. Roll up, popping up, drop kick. I think somebody is bleeding already in this match. Elbow. Who is bleeding? Somebody got cut open by something. I mean, there's so much power in the ring, too. We need to talk about that. The strength of these two women is unbelievable. They are two powerhouses. Beth Phoenix went for a spear but missed. And a couple of short elbows to the face of Alundra Blayze, who has been through wars before. And it might be Alundra that is bleeding. Again, it's hard to tell right now. They're just going at it, and I don't think these two ladies are going to stop the match just because of some blood. I can tell you that. Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, currently married to Edge. And Beth Phoenix, obviously a Hall of Famer as well. Dragging her to the center, dropping that elbow. And now Alundra Blayze doing the same. Anything you can do, I can do better. Into the corner we go. Welcome to the undercard. Season 7 best in the world, and that obviously is referring to our number one contender right now. CM Punk will be in the main event, and an elbow drop by Alundra Blayze, but the Glamazon moved. Beth Phoenix had that scouted. Drop kick in the corner by Alundra. She is covered in flames, and she is fired up, but Beth Phoenix will rise from the flames, and a kick out at one. Blood all over the canvas.
5 minutes gone.
But we don't stop at a first blood. This match goes until we have a pinfall, submission, or a critical knockout. Oh boy, went for a powerbomb, got reversed. Knee drop. Off the ropes. Wait a minute. Alundra Blayze back to her feet. Attitude adjustment. Knee to the stomach. And reverse wrist lock here. Submission applied by Beth Phoenix. Got broken up with an elbow. And a face first. Reverse choke slam. Alundra Blayze on top, waiting for Phoenix. Back to her feet. Cross body signature move by Alundra Blayze. That is only a 2.9. The first big signature kick out here in Undercard Season 7 on the shoulders and down to the mat again with the attitude adjustment. Beth Phoenix so strong. And here comes Alundra Blayze with the finish. 2. Oh, she kicked out of that bridging suplex, and not many women can say they've done that. That is Alundra Blayze's finishing move, that bridging German. That put away so many other legendary women in history, and a hip drop, ass to the face, and only a 2 count here. Alundra Blayze ahead in the predictions, 72% to Beth Phoenix, who is currently at 28%, by the way. Just wanted to let you know what the poll or prediction results are, and a power slam by Beth Phoenix. Women's Championship on the line for the first time here in Season 7. We have all new members of that women's roster, and a atomic face buster. Sidewalk backbreaker. These are two bodybuilder women showing off their strength. Codebreaker, a big signature move by Beth Phoenix, hooks the leg, sinks it in deep, and it's not over. Blood still pouring from the face of Alundra. Blayze with the Northern Light suplex, almost got it done. Lariat turns her inside out. German again, the finish. And we have a new women's champion for the first time. Alundra Blayze puts her name in history. Congratulations if you spent your Twitch points to predict correctly. That was a back and forth match. And that's what we love to see, that quality of performance by our competitors. Next up, we've got tag team action underway. Number one contendership here as well, as we have to decide new champions, new contenders. It's a new season. We're starting all over. This is how we do it. Pick our nose and chew it. It's Hakusaw versus Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And this is a crazy matchup that you can only see here in the undercard. I guarantee you, you will not see this match anywhere else. It's Haku and Hacksaw Jim Duggan together as Hakusaw and Mickey and Minnie Mouse from Disney. How will this match go? Because if you're not a wrestling fan, Haku is actually one of the toughest guys in history. Like for real. Haku will kill you. He will murder you, and he doesn't care. Here we go. Yeah. Mickey Mouse entering the undercard for the first time. Against King Death himself, Haku. And you gotta wonder if Mickey Mouse has fear. Because Haku's the type of guy a lot of wrestlers would be afraid to even get in the ring with. But Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character. And obviously has that huge Disney influence. I mean, we're talking about the one of the largest corporations on Earth, Disney. Mickey Mouse owns that shit. You don't want to know what we're paying Mickey and Minnie to perform here in the undercard. It's breaking records for our budget, but it's okay. Headbutt by King Haku. And a double leg takedown here in the tag team division. The winners will face whoever is crowned as new champions next week. We'll have another title match, obviously. That is how it goes. Tag to Minnie Mouse. Working together. Nice magic. Disney magic killer. And going for it again, the nice double tag by Mickey and Minnie Mouse to Haku. And a pump handle gutbuster there by Minnie Mouse. And a tag to Jim Duggan. Ho! An American hero. A Hall of Famer in his own right. And what the hell? Minnie Mouse just backflipped there in the corner. And a backdrop. Jim Duggan back to his feet. Quick recovery by Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who carries around a 2x4. And I'm not really sure why. Why does he do that? I've never understood why he does that. Is he like a lumberjack? Does he work in construction? What's with the 2x4? I still don't get it. Yes. Off the ropes, Mickey Mouse with a swanton.
5 minutes gone.
In the corner of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Jim Duggan try to fight his way out. And this is a big, serious team here. Hakusaw, very dangerous together. They used to feud in Japan. And now they're working together as a team. That's an interesting dynamic. I think that might be the first time in Undercard history where we've had, rivals teaming together. Anything is possible here in the Undercard. Obviously, you can tell that if you're watching this match. Like, we have cartoon characters.
Fun!
In all three divisions, I guess technically that's true. Chun-Li in the women's division is a fighting game character. And a senton there by Haku. But that's part of the fun of what this show really is. From any universe. From any walk of life. We've got cartoon characters, video game characters, actual wrestlers. We've got Neo from The Matrix up later in the show. Stay tuned to see some of that. And a tag to Mickey Mouse now. Armbar locked in by Minnie. But she has to get back to her corner. As is the tag team rules here. Not too many rules that they have to follow, but you have to return to your corner. Don't want to get disqualified. That would count as a loss. In the tag team division, you definitely don't want to do that. Starting off the season, first time performing in front of the crowd. Thank you all for joining me here today. It's going to be a wild adventure. Not everybody is going to be on this first episode. We've got 8 women in the women's division, 6 tag teams, and 16 singles performers in the undercard division. That's a big roster. And we'll see more people next week competing for titles and contenderships, and it's going to keep going forever. Ow! Well, not forever, but the usual 16 weeks. That's a 4-month commitment. And Minnie Mouse with a big high kick. 1, 2, and this one was almost over for Hakusaw. They almost just got defeated by Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Hey, that's a thing that I just said out loud. I can't believe it. Tag to Mickey. Like I said, if this was normal people going up against King Haku and Jim Duggan, then I might be concerned for their health. But I'm not sure the cartoons can even feel pain, so I don't know the lore behind the endurance of Mickey Mouse here, who just got knocked down there by Haku in the corner. And a couple chops to the head. Oh, there it is, the Tonga Death Grip! He's trying to rip his face off, and Minnie Mouse had to interrupt that. It could have been the submission victory that Hakusaw wants here at the beginning. No better way to start off your season than with a win, and again, the Tonga Death Grip in the center, and Minnie Mouse didn't like it. Armbar locked in. She's got a submission of her own, I guess. Sure, why not? This is ridiculous! Tag again, Minnie Mouse is legal. Not the only female in the tag division. Obviously, we also have Saraya and Storm. That's Saraya and Toni Storm working together. They will compete later on. Some other day. Not today. Right now, we've got #1 contendership on the line here. In the corner, Jim Duggan trying to get involved. There he goes, elbow to the back, and a knee to the back of the leg, and a technical spin reversal stomp to the back, and a Romeo stretch. Romeo and Juliet, the love couple here, as Minnie and Mickey Mouse. Are they married, or like what's the deal with that? I'm assuming that they're married. They have to be by now. I don't know. I don't know too much about these characters other than that they are the mascots for Disney. And they have a playhouse. Twisted Fate! And one time I watched Fantasia, and I thought I was tripping on acid. Tag! Here comes Hakusaw. Uh-oh. Disney Magic Killer! A double team move. Seems to be somewhat effective, and a series of uppercuts there by Mickey Mouse and a figure four by Minnie! And Jim Duggan came to interrupt that tag team match, continuing here 16 minutes into this match. And awkwardly, it's way more evenly, it's going more even than I thought it would. Pile driver! I really thought Haku would destroy both Mickey and Minnie by himself, but seems to be struggling here. Doesn't know how to deal with the magic of the Disney duo, of these two. Like, what do you do when cartoons are capable of anything? Break up there. Jim Duggan got rolled up like a Fruit Loop. Center of the ring, Minnie Mouse trying to drag Haku to the corner. Tag to Mickey. That is what we're looking for in the tag division. And a German and a double reversal drop. Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Elevator. And a strike battle between Haku and Mickey Mouse. Series of uppercuts. And here comes Duggan. And he got caught by a twist of fate. Mickey Mouse is on fire right now. Tag to Minnie. Backbreaker. Jim Duggan gets up wobbly. Little bit dizzy. And what the hell? She is singing a song. But she got caught. Jim Duggan, an American hero, going for another backbreaker. I think I have to reset that undercard command through Nightbot. I'll have to do that after the match. Sorry that I don't know why that reset. And a series of chops by Haku to both members of the other team. A thrust kick to the back of the head. Mickey Mouse finally feeling the effects of these moves. Rock bottom this time by Haku. And uppercuts. Mickey Mouse striking back, not to be outdone. Center of the ring.
1, 2.
Small package bomb there by Mickey Mouse and a reverse drop DDT by Minnie. And a pile driver reversal, and now Mickey Mouse is dancing on him. oh boy! Small package bomb again. Can Haku get there in time? And he does. We are looking for a 3 count. Will it ever happen? I don't know. This match is going the distance. 23 minutes here. These tag matches usually do go pretty long. That is just how it be sometimes. We have some tag team wars here in the undercard, and I don't think Season 7 is going to be any different. Reverse drop DDT by Minnie. And now, Disney Magic Killer, this time to Jim Duggan. Oh! Oh boy! Minnie? Series of strikes there. And a nice taunt. And a cover. 1, 2. And it's not over. What the hell? Mickey's Playhouse. Rolling cradle. There's no time to goof around. Ow, lariat! Burning lariat by Jim Duggan. The 3-point clothesline by the former football star. And a press slam, but a rope break. And this match has no seeming end. This will continue until one team is declared the victor by pinfall submission or technical knockout. And I'm not sure how much longer these teams can go. Disney Magic Killer, again, that double move. Reverse drop DDT. Minnie. And Mickey. Twist of fate. Picks him up. He's not done. Strike battle. How's this still going? Tackle. And a drop kick. Tag to the other members of the teams. Everybody wants to have fun tonight. Powerbomb in the center. Arm lock. It's over. Haku tapped out. What a gummy. Fujiwara armbar, and I don't believe I'm about to say these words, but Minnie Mouse just made Haku tap out. Only here on the undercard. What the hell? Alright, next up we have a multiversal matchup as Neo from The Matrix faces off against Shaggy. Like zoinks! That was terrible. What the hell was that? Like zoinks, man! I can't do Shaggy. I'm sorry. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. This is a WB Properties all over the place, man. But Multiverses is dead, and the undercard is alive and well. Here we go. First time competing in the undercard is Neo from The Matrix. And also a first time appearance by Shaggy. Both of these guys, interesting pick for the undercard division. For multiple reasons. I mean, they both have successful movies. I guess you can see it that way. Oh! He did the thing! He did the thing, chat! He did the bullet dodge. He did the Matrix. There's references in the movesets. I can't believe it. I am some sort of crazy, and this is all for entertainment. But it's also for the first victory of the season for both of these competitors. And a judo toss. I know karate, says Keanu Reeves. It's not Keanu. It is confirmed Neo. Like the actual character Neo. And there he goes. He's been downloaded from the Matrix into Fire Pro Wrestling World. There's a judo toss by Shaggy. Does Shaggy know karate? I know he can go Super Saiyan. But does he know how to defend himself? Hip toss. I guess so.
Come on.
Headbutt to the groin. And another move there by Shaggy. And a strike battle between these two characters from very different worlds. And which world is the real world? Oh my god, he had pistols! First appearance of guns in the undercard. by Neo. Where the hell did he pull those from? I guess he can do anything that he wants to do if he's inside the Matrix. Are we inside the Matrix? And if so, does Neo have the advantage in the match? I'm not sure how any of this is going to play out here. And here comes Shaggy with a spin kick. He's feeling hungry. Karate chop.
5 minutes
He's got the munchies, man. And another karate chop. Of course, Neo knows karate. It has been downloaded into his mind, and so was the corner turnbuckle. Here comes Shaggy, but moved out of the way. Neo, famous for dodging bullets, not afraid to dodge a body. If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge Shaggy. I don't even know what's going on anymore. There are people who believe we're just in a simulation. Hey man, who knows? Who's to say what's real and what's not? All I can tell you is Neo and Shaggy are beating the shit out of each other here live on Twitch. This is the Undercard Season 7 Best in the World, and this is only the first episode. 1, 2, and Adam Anderson was going for a 3. But Shaggy barely got the shoulder up. Kick to the groin, knocks him down. Elbow to the face.
Yeah.
And Shaggy with multiple strikes to the gut. Scooby-Doo will not make an appearance. I'm sorry, they have to be bipedal. I think that's the rule. Oh, spin kick by Neo. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. And a series of karate chops to the neck. Just trying to tear apart Shaggy. Over and over. Series of strikes by Neo. And one to the back of the head. Good lord. Low blow.
Yeah.
Like dinkies. Zoink Scoob! They got a clothesline and a drop kick to the back of the head. We've never seen them compete before, and they're competing against each other, pulling out moves I've never seen before. Spin kick. Spiral kick to the head. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Combo by Neo and a bridge suplex. 1, 2. That's a blockbuster, but that was also a kick out. Blockbuster, because The Matrix, obviously a blockbuster movie when it came out, changed the landscape of the sci-fi genre. Say what you want, but it was an important milestone in cinematography. Think of all the cameras. And we only have 1 here on the undercard, and only a 2 count there for Shaggy off of the schoolboy roll-up in the corner. Huge buster! Like, whoa, dude. Shaggy might be high right now. I don't know what he's fueled on, but he's looking for something. But, you know, back to his feet from behind. Bridging suplex. Look at this! Nobody does bridges like Neo. He can bend it better than any of them. Strike battle. Shaggy. Neo. And a big boot to the face, but a headbutt. Strikes back.
Okay, baby.
Oh no! 1, 2. This is wild. This is what the undercard's all about. Fantasy warfare here, live. If you're missing it, you're missing out. I'll tell you what, this is one of the craziest damn matchups I've ever seen. And they're taking it to town. 13 plus minutes in the matchup, and a series of strikes by Neo. Just using the karate. And another spiral kick to the head. But Shaggy back to his feet, almost unaffected. Fueled by the fumes of the Mystery Mobile. And it's not over. Blockbuster, I think that's a rope break. Good call by referee Adam Anderson. Jackknife, we've seen matches end this way. No, not today though, not right now. This match continues. World's Strongest Slam, and Shaggy's going up high where he belongs. But Neo back to his feet quickly from behind. A chop to the back of the head. Picks him up. And a series of strikes by Neo. Blocked! Shaggy might know karate too. No support from the gang. No Scooby to back him up. Shaggy's on his own and he lost. Jackknife in the center. And he bows with respect. What a match. Alright, I think I fixed this command now. Let me double check before we get into the next matchup. Let me double check that we fixed this. It's still not working. I don't understand. How is this one command that I need to work right now broken? Nightbot, please! Okay, next up, we have more action in the Undercard division as Chris Jericho competes against Mil Muertes. Two huge names here for the first time in the Undercard ever. The debut of Y2J, Chris Jericho, the Demo God. He's gone by multiple names. Lionheart, it doesn't matter what you call him. It is arguably said that Chris Jericho, one of the most influential wrestlers and a game changer in his own right, a legendary wrestler, Chris Jericho, going up against Mil Muertes, born for death. Mil Muertes from Lucha Underground, a big, powerful man. Currently lives in Mexico City, but booked from Puerto Rico. I believe he's half Puerto Rican, half Mexican. And Chris Jericho is 100% clown ass. Or ass clown. Canadian superstar Chris Jericho. Look at the size difference. Mil Muertes is a huge man. He's a monster, and he is bent on bringing hell here to the Undercard Season 7. I think Mil Muertes could really change the game here. Yeah! Look at this. Submission applied there by Mil Muertes, but Chris Jericho, a submission expert. Of course, the Walls of Jericho, an iconic move in wrestling history. And everything Chris Jericho does is iconic. But he's going up against a guy that doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care who you are. And look at this! The strength, the press slam by Mil Muertes. Chris Jericho is going to have to go to those crafty devices that he's known for. Play a little bit cheap, maybe get a little bit dirty. I think that might be the only way for the cocky Chris Jericho to get a win here right now. I'm not saying anything against Jericho's obvious skills, being one of the greatest of all time and the best at everything that he does. Jumping suplex. But we're talking about Mil Muertes. This isn't just a man. This is a man that fears nothing and only wants to make you fear him. He's bent on destruction. He enjoys the pain here in wrestling, and every one of these moves hurt. Suplex there by Jericho.
Yeah.
Jericho, a big name, appearing for the first time here in the Undercard. We've already crowned some champions. We've already crowned some #1 contenders.
5 minutes gone.
Kurt Angle, #1 contender as of right now, goes up against the winner of CM Punk or Boogeyman, which is our main event today. Throws him out of the ring and embraces the death. He's got a chair. Steel chair in play, but Jericho wants none of that. Sleeper out on the outside by Jericho. The demo god. People tune in just to see Chris Jericho. Facebuster on the outside. As we always say, everything on the outside hurts a little bit more because it's very thin padding there with concrete underneath. And Jericho with a sledgehammer to the body of Muertes. But Muertes with a reversal DDT. Weapons are legal here in the Undercard. Everything is legal. And a belly-to-belly by the big man. Dropkick. And he's going to be feeling it. Oh, there it is. The flatliner. Jericho back to his feet, though. Mil Muertes with his finisher. And Jericho recovered almost instantly. No-sold it. Jericho doesn't give a damn. 2 count off of that snap suplex. Jericho with a DDT in the center of the ring. Sleeper hold. I don't think that's an attempt to make Mil Muertes tap out. I think that was an attempt to slow the match down. Jericho wants to have this under control. Flatliner again! Mil Muertes trying to put this one away. Off the rope. Yeah. Big man, big spear! But he didn't go for a cover, and I feel like that was a mistake. Mil Muertes might be too interested in causing damage. I'm not sure if he understands he has to win the match. I don't think he cares about wins and losses. But here in the Undercard, wins and losses are going to matter, especially here in Season 7, where we're keeping track of the records on the Discord. So you can see behind the scenes cover and a kick out by Jericho. You can find out behind the scenes, like, where the placement is for the winners and the losers, and where everybody stands. Codebreaker! Jericho with another signature move. But Muertes too big to be held down there. Off the rope, here comes Jericho! Knocks down the ref and he flips him off! Ref bump! First ref bump of Season 7 and hits him with the sledgehammer. Jericho can do whatever he wants when the ref is up. Why would he bump into the ref? Everything's legal. You don't have to hurt the ref to do shady shit, bro. I mean, it's his first time in the Undercard. He doesn't understand DDT. Center of the ring, snap suplex goes directly into a hook of the leg. Jericho, an inventor of matches. An inventor of moves. Stolen finisher! First stolen finisher of Season 7, and it's the flatliner! Jericho with the insult to Muertes! He stole the flatliner. I'm not really sure how Jericho had the strength to lift Muertes and drop him on his face like that. But god damn, that was impressive. Let's save that for the record. Jesus. Alright, it's working. The command was very basic. But if you're just joining us, the Undercard is a simulated wrestling show. where the wins and losses do come into play, but it is completely controlled by the CPU. I'm just here to watch. I'm just here to commentate, and I hope you're just here to enjoy the show. Next up, we have the number one contender for the Women's Championship. That means the winner of this match automatically will face Alundra Blayze next week. Will it be Carmella or Starlight Kid? Very interesting dynamic between these two. Carmella, not the type to always want to fight. She kind of likes to stay away from danger. And Starlight Kid, the smallest member of any roster. I want to look at Starlight Kid's Wikipedia really quick so I can get this correct. I want to have her height on record. She is 4'11". And probably like 85 pounds. Starlight Kid is small, but she packs a big punch. And it's great to see somebody from Stardom here in the undercard for the first time. These two competing in history. We're adding new names to the roster every season. Flips between the legs. From behind, Starlight Kid is going to be lightning fast in this matchup, dealing with Carmella, who's going to block that fabulous face. Calls herself the fabulous princess, obsessed with her own looks and herself. In some sort of weird relationship with Corey Graves. I don't get it. But I don't think beauty is an asset that's going to come into play here in the undercard. I think Carmella is going to have to focus on those kicks. She does a lot of kicks. Super kicks. Will she be able to land a super kick against Starlight Kid with an elbow? Starlight Kid, so small, so fast, and very fearless. Interesting member of the women's division here in Season 7. Very excited to see how both of these women compete here on the show. Reversal suplex by Carmella. Yeah, I think Nightbot is down, Heather. I'm sorry. I don't know if that worked for you. The bot is having a bad day. Hurricanrana, kick out, and a scoop slam by Starlight Kid. Strike battle. Elbows. Yeah, I'm definitely having issues with the bot today. Nightbot has to be down or something. I don't know. Tilt-a-whirl slam, but the show goes on. As they say, the show must go on, and these two women have to compete until we have a winner, number one contender to be named. Winner will face Alundra Blayze for the championship next week, and that's a tall order for any woman. Even Beth Phoenix couldn't defeat her. Oh, and a sleeper hold! Sleeper with scissors by Carmella.
5 minutes gone.
Starlight Kid barely escaped that submission. Caught in the center. Here we go, Carmella with an elbow. Oh boy, series of forearm strikes. And a slap, and a kick to the ass. Starlight Kid is just throwing anything she can out there and hoping it lands, hoping it works. That's what you have to do here. At this level of performance, you have to perform at your highest level. Fireman's carry. Low kick. Carmella gonna do the same and just try anything she can here. Headlock, takeover, reversal by Carmella. In between the legs. Has to escape there. Adam Anderson checking for a submission, but wasn't meant to be. Blocks the strike. Oh, moonwalk DDT! Signature move there by Carmella. Showing off that she's not just a pretty face. She does know how to wrestle. And I can't believe it myself. Clothesline off the rope. And a leg lock, or a neck lock using the legs. Carmella feeling fabulous! Gutbuster, double knees. And again, the neck lock. Just trying to get a submission here. Starlight Kid unable to reach the ropes. But didn't tap out. Here we go. Irish whip. Tilt-a-whirl. Head scissors. Carmella full speed ahead again. Has Carmella ever been to Japan? Because Starlight Kid exclusively only competes in Japan Moonlight. Moonwalk. DDT to Starlight Kid. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out of that big move. Off the ropes, here comes Starlight Kid. Awkward collision on the shoulders, down to the knees. Both women using everything they can. Hey, we got a match on our hands now. Into the corner.
10 minutes gone.
10 minutes into the match, complete shot. Cover by Carmella.
1, 2.
Fablous. Did I spell it right? My spelling isn't my best asset. But I know what Carmella's best assets are. Her DDTs! A little bit glitchy, but we're there. We're in the ropes. We're in the ring. Ankle lock! She saw the opening match. She knows how Kurt Angle became a #1 contender. Wow, Carmella watches the show, and you should too. The Undercard live every Monday, depending on weather and if I have internet. But otherwise, we're always here. We got 16 weeks of wrestling action. That is a big commitment if you're a viewer, and I understand if you can't be here. But look at this, Carmella with a moonwalk DDT again. And Starlight Kid got planted right on her head, but it's not over. He's fighting back. The ultimate underdog is not just me, it's Starlight Kid. She's 4'11". About 85 pounds. Maybe soaking wet. If you strapped a barbell to her back, she still wouldn't be even a cruiserweight. She's in her own weight division. I think that's a featherweight, but I don't know if that's a thing in wrestling. Backdrop! Don't judge a book by its cover, though. Starlight Kid may be small, but she's got a lot of heart, and she just got knocked down there by Carmella, who has no heart at all. Clothesline. Code of silence! Rope break. She broke out of the cone. And again! Carmella trying to finish this one, trying to choke out Starlight Kid. It wasn't meant to be. Back to their feet. This match continuing 15 minutes in. #1 contender. Who will it be? Spinning lightning. 2. No. And Starlight Kid taps out. Had no choice. So much pressure applied to the neck there by Carmella. Submission after submission, and the eventuality was that Carmella won. With that neck figure 4, using the legs. We'll face Alundra Blayze next week. Next up, the show is still going. Next up, we have the tag team titles on the line, so that means it is prediction time. We've got comedy duo versus the green team. And if you don't know, the comedy duo is Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite. And the green team is Green Lantern and Green Arrow. We got two super goofy competitors and two superheroes. Please spend your channel points accordingly. So who you think is going to win. This only works if you're watching live on Twitch. The predictions are up now. I think it's a 10-point minimum. So that is like nothing. And you can just spend your points to predict who you think is going to win the tag team championship here, as both of these teams were selected at random to get this first title opportunity of Season 7. So it's completely fair. It's maybe luck of the draw, but it was a random selection. Napoleon Dynamite knows a little bit of Kung Fu too, along with Neo there. Neo knew some karate, but I believe Napoleon Dynamite does know some moves. And of course, Nacho Libre is a wrestler. So maybe keep that in mind as this match starts right now. Woo! Here we go. Nacho and Green Lantern with a drop kick and another drop kick. Right off of the bell, we're getting into the action. Ducks under. Yes, what you're seeing on your screen is really happening. Oh, Lord. How do I explain what happens in my mind? Tag to Napoleon Dynamite. Friggin' sweet. Don't forget to vote for Pedro. Of course, two movie characters here in the tag team division. The comedy duo of Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite going up against Green Team and a tag to Green Arrow. A lot of green on that Green Team. Green Arrow, Oliver Quinn. The cartwheel moonsault. Going to be using a lot of those fast aerial moves. He's basically the Hawkeye of DC. If nobody knows who Green Arrow is. He uses arrows. Bows and arrows and athletic maneuvers. And a coconut crusher to Napoleon Dynamite. I'm not even sure if Napoleon is legally allowed to wrestle, as I'm pretty sure he is in canon a high school student. I don't know if we can actually have him compete. Strike battle and a tag to Green Lantern. Gonna use the power of the ring to call for some justice. What the hell are these two doing? I don't know what I just saw! Why did that take them so long to figure that out? Idiot! Strike battle between Green Lantern and Nacho Libre. Get the corn out of my face!
5 minutes gone.
Nacho wanted to be nothing else than a wrestler and gets to wrestle here in Season 7. Let me take a look at the predictions. It is 100% in the favor of Green Lantern and Green Arrow, the green team, and a double sledgehammer from the comedy duo. Magistral pin by Nacho Libre, using moves directly from the movie. Double leg takedown. This is wacky. This is goofy. This is silly. This is just to entertain anyone that might be tuning in. And it's a little bit for me. I just like to do stupid kid. Oh, a nice combo there by Napoleon Dynamite.
Whoa.
Don't forget to feed your llama. Tag to Nacho. Nacho Libre with a headlock. Napoleon Dynamite has to get back to his corner. Working on the arm.
Viva Mexico!
Whoa! Viva la Mexico with the three amigos by Nacho Libre. Green Arrow striking back now. Bow and arrow stretch by Green Arrow. Are you getting it now that there's jokes and puns and plays on words? Do you get the jokes, chat? Tag to Green Lantern. And a tag to Napoleon Dynamite. The comedy duo versus the Green Team. Titles on the line. This is only the first episode of Season 7 and we're still going. Green Lantern with a cover. Nacho Libre breaks up that pin. Bulldog. Nacho Libre getting involved, but has to get, he's not the legal man. He does have to get back to his corner. Referee not really enforcing that rule too well. Punishment in the corner. Series of strikes by Green Lantern. He's a member of the Justice League. I think Green Arrow's just kind of like he's just kind of there sometimes. He's like a side character, right? Whoa! Monkey flip! And why did Green Lantern do a dropkick when nobody was there? I'm not really sure.
Whoa.
Arm drag. Bow and arrow stretch. Napoleon Dynamite, a little bit delayed reaction, maybe not even sure where he is right now.
Over.
Twisting face buster. And a drop kick by Nacho. That is not actually Jack Black. That is just Nacho Libre. We have to confirm this. That they are the characters and not the actors portraying the characters. Same with like Neo. It's not Keanu, it's Neo. The character is the character. We had some confusion last season with Black Adam, and some people thought it was The Rock in costume, but it wasn't. Tag to Nacho Libre. And here they go again with this double headbutt maneuver. I'm not really sure what to call that. But it's there, and a leg lock by Nacho, and Green Arrow gets involved here. Titles on the line! Oh, and a pirouette! I fell dead at a pirouette. A little bit of French for y'all. And I know Nacho speaks a little bit of Spanish, but that was some French right there. I believe Oliver Queen or Green Arrow is like half French or something. I don't know. Anyway, tag by the comedy duo working together against Green Lantern now. The winner of this match will defend the titles next week against Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Yeah, that happened too. Don't forget. This show is insane! The undercard is secretly just a cry for help. Alright, the knockdown there by Green Arrow. Floats him over. Steps on the chest. 1, 2, and no! It wasn't meant to be. Napoleon Dynamite had a great positioning there. Sunset flip powerbomb, 2.5. Spin kick. Green Arrow into the corner. Napoleon Dynamite did a really good thing of stopping Lantern. And again, sunset flip. Sunset flip. Powerbomb didn't work though. And an arm lock here by Nacho Libre. Look at this. Napoleon. Green Bay plunge. Green Bay plunge. And a twisting face buster. Do you get it? Green Bay plunge by Green Lantern. Listen, it's like the only wrestling move that starts with the word green, okay? Double move! 3K! Dominator! And Nacho back to his feet. He didn't even sell that. He didn't even care. He wasn't even affected. He's fueled. He's fighting for his family. He's fighting for his orphanage. He's fighting for that church that there was like, it wasn't, I forget the actress's name, but she was kind of hot. Into the corner. Anyway, action continues here. Tag to the other members of the teams. Everybody in the center of the ring getting knocked down by Nacho Libre, and Napoleon Dynamite is doing a dance just like the movie. Guillotine choke in the center, Eiffel pirouette, 1, 2, and it's over! Green team are your new and first tag team champions. That was 100% of the vote, so everybody gets their points back on that one. And I also have to update this command. As you can tell, we have the champions listed there from last season. Obviously, that has to get updated after this episode. So far, we have crowned Alundra Blayze as the women's champion, and Green Team, that is Green Lantern and Green Arrow, as the tag team champions. And up next, we have our main event. It is the best in the world, CM Punk, a controversial person, if there ever was one, in the world of wrestling. But it's not really about backstage bullshit. It doesn't matter what CM Punk says. It matters what he does here, as he is the official #1 contender against our defending Season 6 winner, the Boogeyman. And it's a tall order to go up against a winner of a previous season, because I just want to go back and tell you a piece of history. Nobody that has ever won a previous season has lost their first title match. Like this, it's 100% defense rate in week 1. So Boogeyman has all the odds on his side, but history can change, and I believe anything is possible in the world of wrestling. Please spend your points to predict. This is a new prediction for the Undercard Championship. CM Punk or the Boogeyman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is our main event. Drafted randomly as #1 contender was CM Punk, who just got chopped into a pump handle power slam by the Boogeyman straight off of the bell. Boogeyman enforcing the reason that he was the Season 6 winner. So dominant. I believe Boogeyman was only defeated twice in Season 6. Defeated the likes of Iron Man, a Season 5 winner. A soft-ass matchup? No fucking way! Boogeyman is a powerhouse. He is very dominant here in the undercard. He's a season winner. That's. There's no doubts about that. There's no bull about that. And a knee to the strike. A knee strike to the gut. Off the ropes awkwardly. CM Punk not really sure what to do against the likes of Boogeyman. Low blow. And a strike to the head. CM Punk with those dangerous hands and feet. Calling for a go to sleep, but didn't go for it. Has to be on top of his game. Calls himself the best in the world, but the only way to be that is to win this match. Strike battle. Fists and chops. Hands meet faces. And CM Punk got the last word on that exchange. Off the ropes, but Boogeyman back to his feet. Referee Adam Anderson randomly drafted as the Season 7 referee, and a leg lock there by CM Punk. Using those mixed martial arts skills with the strikes and the submissions, and here's that camel clutch by Boogeyman. He won Season 6 with that move. But CM Punk slipped out of it.
Gone.
Takedown by Punk, misses the high kick. Champion Boogeyman ducked under. Hip toss. And a couple of stomps to the face. Welcome to Chicago, motherfucker! And a bulldog. CM Punk using all his signature moves here in the main event. And missed. Uh-oh. He's got the worms! He pulled the worms out of his pants! We've saw this a lot in Season 6, and we're gonna see it again! A drop kick to the face full of worms. And CM Punk! Go to sleep! Cover! We could have a new champion! No! Kick out at 2.5. High kick misses. Boogie bomb! Finishers all around! No! Kick out! 2.9 on both counts of the finishers. And a combo by CM Punk, the best in the world. Title on the line. Hook of the leg, shoulder up. And Boogeyman biting the forehead of CM Punk. Might have been in the ropes for a second. Stalling suplex upside down to the canvas. Covered in tattoos and worms that Boogeyman was eating earlier. Gross. Anaconda Vice locked in. Signature submission by the best in the world. No. Stops. Going up top, calling for that Macho Man elbow. Oh, yeah. Nothing means nothing. In the corner. CM Punk fighting out of it. Pile driver! Right in the corner. People say the ring is harder in the corner and at the edges. Around the apron, another pile driver.
10 minutes.
By number 1 contender, CM Punk going for the cover. Trying to change history here. Boogie bomb! Finisher. Oh no, another kick out. How the hell did CM Punk kick out of a second boogie bomb and he slipped out of the suplex into the corner? The Boogeyman coming to get you. Picks him up. Puts him on top. Going for the burning hammer and he hits it Huge move by the Season 6 winner, Boogeyman, and I think somehow CM Punk recovered faster, but he got hit by the Boogie Bomb, and there's no excuses now! Boogeyman is again the champion. Well, that was that was short work there, enforcing the reason why he was the Season 6 winner. He just goes in to win. But I don't think that's the end of the story for CM Punk, as we have the rest of Season 7 to see how things go for him. Boogeyman, officially the champion, will be going up against Kurt Angle next week in our main event. So let's just do a quick recap of the show. We had 8 matches. Kurt Angle, #1 contender. Alundra Blayze, women's champion. Mickey and Minnie Mouse, #1 contenders for the tag team championship, will be facing the green team of Green Lantern and Green Arrow. Neo defeated Shaggy in a wild matchup. Chris Jericho stole Mil Muertes' finisher. Carmella defeated Starlight Kid and will be facing Alundra Blayze next week. And like I mentioned earlier, tag team champions, the green team. And of course, in our main event, the Boogeyman is once again the face of the Undercard. Thank you all for watching. The records will be updated in the Discord. And I'll see you next week for Gold Rush 2.0. That's right, the return of the Gold Rush pay-per-view, where all the titles will be defended once again. It should be one hell of a show. Plus, not only that, but you'll also get to see other members of the roster that could not compete in this first episode. I'll see you next week, right here on The Undercard.